Hey everybody, Roxabox9D. We're at day 5 of Fate Reforged spoilers. So today we have a bunch of amazing stuff. Yesterday we had the Soulfire explosive 2 drop, and we also had that crazy Delph temporal time walk. And today, what do we got? We got the first Hexproof dragon in Magic. Holy cow. Yes, history is being made, people. This set is crazy. 4 a blue and a black for a 3/7 flying Hexproof. Whoa! Sadly, the art's really pretty I'm not a fan of that art. Sorry. But yeah, it's flying Hexproof, and whenever a dragon you control attacks, creatures defending player control get -1/-1 on the turn. Well, it's really expensive and interestingly power toughness. The fact is that it pretty much really helps against tokens, so for a mid-range control strategy, I think this card's pretty decent. Of course, in limited, it's amazing, because even if you have more than one dragon, then it gets out of hand. But even if you don't, it's just a big flyer with a huge butt that can stop most anything in the set, at least so far. I like it. It's going to help Sign of the Ur-Dragon decks like crazy, and it's a decent dragon. The main point is it's the first one with Hexproof. From the mothership today, we have Wandering, well, it's actually a cycle of these different cards. Are they all champions? No. But it's pretty much like the M15 cycle, in a sense, because it's 2 for a 3/1. When it deals combat damage to a player, if you control a permanent, blue or red permanent, you can discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Decent, okay, limited card. But the main thing is each of this cycle have, if you control a X or X colors in your permanent, a permanent of those colors, then you can do something when something happens. So 2 for a 3/1, Human Monk, it's okay. Marung River Prowler is unblockable and can't block, kind of like Shadow in a way. I don't know why they didn't just, yeah, I guess they didn't want to use the keyword, but there we go. And you can cast it from your graveyard as long as you control black or green. I like this a lot. It's pretty solid for limited because you can get it back from the graveyard. I like that. Then we have the Battle Brawler, 2/2 for 2, which is okay. It's a normal bear, but as long as you control a red or white permanent, it's a 3/2 with first strike for 2, which is great for limited. So I think very strong for aggressive in limited. Then we got Hungering Yeti, 5 for a 4/4. You can cast it as though it had flash if you control green or blue. Again, it's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Then we got Abzan Kingard, has lifelink, 4 for a 3/3. Pretty decent curve filler. It just fills your curve in limited. It's not bad, but not great. And then Frontier Siege. This is not part of the cycle. This is another enchantment. This is 4. Choose Cons or Dragons. Cons gives you 2 green at the beginning of each of your main phases. Wow. And then Dragons, whenever a creature with flying enters the battlefield, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. Well, this is pretty much what green wants. It's removal by choice if you have big flyers, which is good for dragons, obviously in this set, but then also in Commander, there actually aren't a lot of green flyers, but there's plenty of multicolor variants that would have aggressive dragons in them or aggressive flyers in general. And this card is great in that sense, being able to essentially, hopefully, kill off an opponent's thing whenever you play something with flying. The fact that it gives during both main phases, you get 2 green, that's basically 4 mana a turn for 4. That's great for aggressive decks. That's great for, Mono Green Devotion's a thing. I don't even know if you need that kind of mana, but holy cow. It has standard potential. It's pretty good in limited, and I think in Commander it has a lot of potential. Then we got over here an enchantment. It's actually in Chinese, it looks like. 3 for an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, it becomes an aura, chance the creature, that you manifest. It's one of those, it's almost I don't know if it's an official cycle, but it seems to be at least 2 cards so far, different colors. It has flying and lifelink. So you basically 3 mana for a 2/2 flying lifelink that's manifested, which means if it has morph, then you can unmorph it for its cost. Which seems really good. Which seems really, really good, like standard playable good. Of course, crazy amazing and limited. It's just pure value in every sense. But I think even in constructed, this actually has potential, especially if somehow white devotion becomes a thing. I like it a lot. Last up for today, we got the Dromoka the Dromoka dragon. This one is a flying 5/5 for 5. Whenever any dragon you control attacks, including itself, bolster 2. There's some better artwork. Well, slightly better artwork. I kind of wish the perspectives on the dragons were a little different, or at least these ones. I mean, yes, there's a lot to be said. Kalgan is so far, by far, the best art of these dragons, but this one is a monster. 5 for a 5/5 flyer. Amazing and limited, already decent and constructed, and whenever a dragon you control attacks, you bolster, which basically means your army gets stronger. It seems pretty solid for tokens and for aggressive builds. Standard potential, definitely think is there. Kind of fits the Abzan theme. This is not something you want to see your opponent's side landing after like a Siege Rhino or something. This is very, very powerful. At limited, it's insane, and that's pretty much the main place. I like these are legendary, so you can kind of work around them for EDH if you want as well. But that's pretty much my general thoughts on these, and I'd love to hear your guys. Let me know what you think about these different spoilers we have today. Put it down below in the comment section of the video. If you enjoyed the video, tap that like button. If you're new to the channel, check in and subscribe. Today is the last day. If you guys want to order from abugames.com, $25 or more, put Roxabox in 90 pack in the comment section of your order. You can find the spelling of it in the description of this video, and if you do, you will get a free pack of cons with your order, which it's the end of the year, guys. If you want to do it, go for it. You can get, maybe, who knows, maybe you can get a fetch land, but that's an option abugames.com has provided. Today is the last day, so I'd get in if you can. Otherwise, stay tuned for more spoilers, and as always, Roxabox in 90 signing out. I'll see you guys next time.